everybody, welcome to Yoga with You in Mind with Hannah Wicks-Chalk, me. Today I'm going to be talking to you about going back to the beginnings of yoga itself in order to help you find your niche into yoga practices. And yoga with you in mind is made specifically with you in mind. There are so many there's so much yoga out there, and it's generically advertised to everybody under the same guise. Yoga is for everybody, and that is the case, but nobody's showing you specifically what it can do for your body, for your unique body, for everything that you go through, for your aches and pains, for your stiffness, for your joints, you know, for everything that you go through that you don't talk about, that you don't complain about, because you know that most people are going through those same things as well. You know, I know so many humble people that won't complain and won't talk about their pain, you know, because of the fact that they think that other people have got it so much worse, you know, or people who downgrade their own pain for that same reason. But the fact is that you still survive it every single day when you need somebody that's going to help show you how to get rid of that pain, or at least soften it enough that it's a lot more manageable and it can help you, guide you through more in your daily life. Now, I know that a lot of you are such hard workers, you're grafters, and you have torn and shredded your bodies from the inside out for what you do, for all the carers out there that give their bodies every single day in cause to something that's so much higher than themselves, and they wreck themselves doing so, you know, and nobody says anything about it, you know. Well, you're all in luck, because I've created this program specifically with you in mind to help you get past all of those things. Now, a couple of things to remember in this introduction video to the courses is that if you're a smoker, any stretches that you do at first are going to be a little bit more painful than other people. Now, you never want your pain to be sharp and electrical, you know. You kind of want it to be like a dull ache that you can manage and breathe through, you know, that afterwards you're going to feel the difference of. Any pain that's sharp and electrical is completely counterproductive to your practice and is going to potentially cause you to have irreversible damage. So always listen to your own body. Listen to your own body's needs and limits. If you need to take a break, or if you need to bring yourself out of a pose and rest, that's fine as well. Another thing to remember is your breathing. Your movement and your breath are always going to be integrated as part of these. So make sure that when you're breathing in, that you're breathing out clearly. You know, your breath isn't jutted, you know, or it isn't stuttered. You know, you just want to be able to breathe in and breathe out smoothly, in order to get all of the oxygen to the muscles, to the places that, because it's going to guide you through at the end of the day. Your breath is what's going to get you through all of these weird looking, uncomfortable postures to help you get you through your daily life. Now, some won't be uncomfortable. A lot might be uncomfortable because it's the beginning stages. For anybody that has never spent any time in their lives stretching, or at least not as much, yeah, it's gonna be a bit tough to start with. But hey, that's what I'm here for, to help you get through those discomforting times, and we'll get you onto a better road where you're more free and more fluid and able to breathe and just move just much easier in your daily life, to the point that you won't feel like you need to hide anything anymore. You won't need to purposely hold back what you go through on a daily basis, because we're going to help eradicate it anyway. My videos that will be uploaded later on today, the first one is part 1 of chair yoga for your upper body. Now, chair yoga, I know, sounds really silly, you know, because why would you do yoga in a chair? Because a lot of people, and I know you all out there wouldn't talk about this, but I know it's not easy for people to get down on the floor. You know, like I am now, flat onto the floor. That is not easy. And especially because of the amount of pain and discomfort involved in the process of getting up and getting down. You know, there is no judgment in this, because I know what you go through. I know that you've worked your body so hard over the last how many years of your lives, and you've just been building it all up and building it into your bodies, to the point that it's, you know, things get a little bit brittle, you know, things get strained, and you don't want to put yourselves into that position. Well, that's what chair yoga is for. It's to help open up your body. So I'm going to be showing you how to straighten your posture in your back, in your shoulders, how to relieve tension out of your neck, and to open up your abdomen so that you can elongate your spine and find a lot more comfort and fluidity in your back and your upper body. The second part of chair yoga goes through the lower body, and we'll be going through just a couple of stretches that will enable you to just help open up your body again and increase your flexibility and decrease your pain. Eventually, after a while, you will be able to move from chair yoga to floor yoga, but we're going to take it in stages. There is absolutely no rush. It's not a race. You know, if it was a race, then it would be some sort of sporty competition where there'd be one clear winner. But one of the good things about this practice is that everybody's a winner, as long as you listen to yourself and you don't do anything silly. You know, like for example, trying to do things that you can see your instructor can do that you know you can't. For example, like not everybody can bring their arms like this, and that is because there is a lot of stiffness and tension in these joints all around here. So for some people, you might just be here and that's fine. For some people, you might be here and you might not be able to straighten your arms at all. You know, you might need to be able to work on opening your arms out and lengthening to get to that point. You know, and some people might not be able to raise their arms much higher over their head. You have to take it to your own level. There is no judgment. Just do what feels good for you, and then rest when it's time for you to stop. The other thing is that you must consult your doctor before taking you on any new kind of exercise, just to make sure it doesn't conflict, that it isn't gonna cause you any damage in the long run. It's not gonna conflict with any medication or reconstructive surgeries. You know, you just want to make sure that you've got the okay before you put yourself through anything. And the other thing is to have fun. You know, bring other people into it. Get a couple of people sitting next to you, and you know, just have a laugh with it, but just don't hurt yourself. I can't stress that enough. Do not put yourself into anything that you can't handle, because it's not worth it at the end of the day. Yoga is scientifically proven to, it is scientifically proven to help cure and prevent physical and mental illnesses. It will give you the focus to give you that and help guide you through to that mental clarity as well. There's just so many benefits to yoga in your daily life, into your digestion, your blood flow, your circulation. There are so many boxes that get ticked with yoga itself that it's definitely worth at least giving it a go. You know, if it isn't for you and you find that it maybe isn't doing anything for you, then, you know, maybe try with somebody else or leave it entirely. But I would always say at least give it a go. Don't knock it before you try it. So I will see you on the next stage of our healing journey. Namaste, and I'll see you in the next video.